guys are on the front page of Ustream right now.
Yay! Hello, you Ustream watchers. Welcome to the Beautiful Movements show with Jessica, Melody, and myself. Good. Well, what else? We always have come up with some of these remedies on tour and beauty tips and things.
Mayonnaise, right?
Mayonnaise is so great. If you got a Sunday and you're not going to go anywhere, your hair's going to smell a little stinky, but, you know, put it on, put a bag on, and then you got to wash it out. Actually, an old Hispanic remedy is onion. Onions on your hair?
Yeah, on your scalp. Like makes it sweat, or I forget what the terminology is because it doesn't translate very well. But you put it in a blender and you put some onions on your scalp.
I just remember that story you told me about the onions.
And it smelled like soup. My round brushes were like smelled like soup. Ew, but it works. It really does work.
So take a few nights off from seeing any guys or any significant others. Slap some onions on your scalp. Some mayonnaise on the rest of your hair, and you're good to go.
Yeah. You sound like an appetizer.
So yummy.
Delicious.
Yeah. It's delicious.
And for non-existing toenails.
Yes. Because I had the habit of losing my toenail.
Yes.
Every time, because Ashley stepped on my foot once, and that's the one time it broke. Remember that?
The toenail comes clean off.
It just came off, and I'm like, what am I going to do? I don't have a toenail. So you have to get the leaf press-on toenail.
Right.
Yeah.
I should probably come out with my own.
Yeah, toenail line. Dude, I just lost one.
Really?
Yeah,
I got you, girl.
You lost a toenail?
Yeah. I have a fake one on now.
See?
Yeah. Well,
Just
it's acrylic though.
But it looks really good.
Yes. No, I mean, the whole point is you forget that you don't have a toenail because you're not constantly looking at your toes like you are your hand.
Yeah.
But the best one was, I actually feel like I need to come out with a Band-Aid. So we were shooting the cover for Doll Domination, our album.
Yeah.
And I had like these open toe shoes, and luckily Kim had a black Sharpie, and she painted my beautiful toenail.
Drew a little toenail.
That's it. It was
It's
nice.
like she had black nail polish.
She put a Band-Aid around the whole toe and then just kind of filled in the rest.
Yeah. It was ghetto, but it worked.
It
worked.
And
Fabulous.
you can see it actually on the ballet bar. You can see the Band-Aid. I swear. I'm like, you can't have a computer enhance that.
Right.
You have to see. You can see it. Every picture that I sign, I see it.
Oh,
I'm like,
oh
God.
I am too. I've never noticed it.
I never noticed it either, and I never noticed the socks. And don't you? I mean, you have to look so hard.
There's a scene in Don't Show where I thought we were doing a dress rehearsal.
Right.
We were told the cameras weren't rolling. So I jump over the banister, I slide down the banister, I lose my heels in the whole transition. But I decided to keep going because we're just blocking it out on the camera.
Right.
Do the whole dance. But if you watch Don't You, you will see a scene where everyone's dancing in their beautiful heels and I'm in the background with my socks.
I didn't know. I never knew.
So you have to really look for them.
Right.
Really back there.
I have found it, finally. I mean, every now and then the video would come on and be like, I don't see it. But then, yeah, I totally saw it.
Absolutely.
It's really crazy.
Well, we have been on quite the spiritual journey.
Yes.
Us dolls together. What are some of the life lessons and kind of rituals that you brought into your life that help you during the hard times, the down times, and the craziness that this industry is?
You learn to keep faith in yourself more than anything. It's very easy. I mean, if you're constantly worried about the opinions of everyone else, you'll be all jumbled, just like everyone else. I mean, it's too many different ideas.
Yeah.
So your perception of yourself and your talent and whatever it is that you wish to do has to be very clear. And doubt will, he'll creep in every now and then, and you beat him up, get right out of there. You know what I mean? Because it's very important. You have to be your biggest cheerleader, and definitely, you just got to believe in yourself fully.
You do.
So, I mean, it's not as spiritual. It's more, just kind of a journey that I've been on.
Yeah.
Your whole life, you're told, oh, you're a great singer, da 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 da, and then you get into the industry and everybody sings, and some people are like, no, you're not. And you're like, have I been fooling myself all this time?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's my reality.
Yeah.
So that's what it has to be for yourself. You have to believe in yourself.
Be your own best friend.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. What about for you?
Gosh, I mean, I fully agree with what Melody said, but also too, like, listen to your body. I think that was the thing for me as a singer, as a dancer. It was like, oh my gosh, when I broke my rib, wasn't listening to my body. I was listening to what other people were saying. Oh, you're fine. Oh, we'll inject you with cortisone. You'll be cool. Well, what about tomorrow?
Keep going.
Keep going. You're fine. You know, and you got to realize that your body's your temple, and you got to take care of yourself. So it's having good exercise, good diet, and giving yourself the love that, you know, not everyone's going to love you the same way you're going to love yourself. Right? That's a big lesson I learned.
It's a huge lesson.
Yeah.
I think we all had to learn. And we learned together, really.
We
That's
did.
what the great thing was. We were all on our tour bus together, and there were so many great conversations and very, you know, we'd have these deep talks, but it's great when you have your sisters, your friends, to just indulge in and talk about what you're going through and the kinds of things, you know, all of us were into the essential oils for a while, getting them out, and, you know, you rub them together and you smell them. You put them on your different temples and things. And when we were going through, it's like, okay, I know you must be going through it. Here's some water.
All the chakras were like, oh, God.
Ashley had her little ziploc bag.
Yeah.
Just here. Yeah, it was great to have. How amazing was it that we had each other and all of us? I mean, it was just like therapy.
It is.
The best was the best.
It was.
It really
I was
was.
looking forward to it. We get our makeup off and like, get in
Kick
our
back.
pajamas and like sit. I miss that.
You
Well, the bus
decorate the bus.
I decorated
Right.
the bus. Yeah, I got it.
Except that pee-pee bus.
Oh, the PB bus is
Remember?
bad.
Oh,
And the thing flew off the top.
Yeah.
Remember?
please tell this
Oh
story.
my gosh, well, we have had many experiences with buses, and steadily in the end they got better, but in the beginning they were not good. And we had a pee bus. It just smelled like pee the whole time, no matter what we did. I mean, cleaning,
Candles.
spraying, nothing. It just smelled
Oils.
like pee.
Nothing.
And I guess it was just a rickety bus because how fast were we going? We were going like 80.
Oh yeah, about 500.
We're on
We
the
might have been
highway.
going like 100 or so. We're all giving it
We're all
away.
like-
We're going too fast. And we're supposed to be sleeping. And the escape door, or whatever it's called, what is it? Emergency door.
And on the latch, like at
Yeah.
the top.
And of course, I'm crazy, so I have to have the bunk by the emergency door so I can crawl out and not have to, worry about getting out if there's a fire or anything. So that's why I got the wrath of the door flying off, and I felt like Jesus came into my. Remember I said that? I was like, oh my God! It was like just flying wind, and everybody kind of got mad at me, but I was. It was like, really?
I was fast asleep, and all I hear is,
Whoa!
I was like, Melody! I looked back, and your curtain was like, in the air. There's no ceiling on the bus, and all the air is in your bunk.
And I was so sleepy. That was the thing. I felt so bad, but I just didn't know. I didn't know what it was. And then I was laughing. And Carmen's like, shut up! Yeah, so we pulled over, and they worked on it for like 5 hours, and then,
Wasn't it like really cold?
They had to
too?
tape it. Oh, yeah, it was freezing.
Like
It
getting
was
on the bus.
snowing.
Getting on the PP bus.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's horrible.
let's move on to fashion.
Okay.
What can a girl do to look like $1 million on a budget?
Vintage.
Yeah.
Without a
Vintage.
doubt. Vintage. Get your eras straight. Know your 30s from your 20s, your 40s from your 50s, and go vintage clothes shopping. You know what I mean? Learn the hairstyles and what goes with what, and it's all an attitude. I mean, fashion obviously is very important for helping your character to come alive. Most importantly, it's not about how much you spend on one thing. It's about how it helps your character to shine through. So when people see you, they know, oh, she's that, she's bubbly, or she's this, or she's that, or she's a little dark, or whatever the case may be. Vintage is my favorite, absolute favorite. Yeah, and Forever 21 is great.
Yeah.
I mean, H&M,
To mix and
Forever
match.
21.
You've got your,
Yeah.
you got your nice shoes and things.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
I think it's like put your outfit together and then put the accessories that maybe you've spent money on
Right.
to make it complete.
Right. Some of my favorite things I've spent $25 on. I have a Dior sweater that I paid for $5. I bought it for $5, and it's like my absolute favorite.
Yeah.
I love it.